What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we completed some shrines here in the Lake Tower region. Well, there's only 3 more left, so might as well try and finish those up, right? So, I've already marked them on my map. We're gonna head to this shrine first, because if you guys remember in the previous video, as we were sort of walking through this area, we heard Cass, playing his accordion and stuff like that, and I sort of wondered why it was all the way down here. Well, I was actually correct. There is sort of a shrine north of where Cass is, and, speaking to him down over here will trigger that shrine quest. So, that's where we're gonna start. We're gonna talk to Cass, get that quest, then go and immediately complete it, because we already have everything that we need. Although, here's the thing. We do have everything that we need, but I never really showed off how to get one of the particular items in this Let's Play. I'll explain where it is and how you get it, but if you want to see in more detail how to go about getting the particular item that we need, watch my rupee farming video, because the second method that I cover in that video is basically how I got this item. So it wasn't on purpose, it was just something that happened as I was grinding, so that's why I already have it. Otherwise, though, I would go and show you exactly how to get this item. That being said, though, since we do have it, we can save ourselves a little bit of time. I'll try and show up on the map where exactly you need to go once we get to the point where we can complete the quest. Alright, so here's our buddy Cass. How you doing, friend? A visitor so deep in the forest. We meet again. I trust you're keeping well. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? You know I would. Excellent. Without further ado, where the forest dragon splays its jaws, a shrine sleeps with noble cause. The forest dragon. I have never seen a dragon in a forest around these parts. Though I suppose the forest from the song could be the Damo forest north of here. There is definitely a secret lying in wait. It's just a matter of tracking it down. May the light illuminate your path. Alright, thanks a bunch, Cass. You too. So the dragon he's talking about is actually the dragon in the region that we were just in, the Pharaon region. So I believe its name was Pharos or whatever it was. You basically need a dragon scale from that dragon, and you needed to bring it to the Spring of Courage, which is where we're going next. Now you might actually recognize this area from one of the developmental update videos that Nintendo made for Breath of the Wild. I believe in one of their Nintendo Directs, before they announced the Nintendo Switch. They briefly showed off a couple of seconds of Breath of the Wild with Bill Trinan and someone else on the couch, and they kind of went to where we're going and then stopped the video right before they did anything else. And it was kind of funny too, because at the time everyone thought they were at the entrance to one of the temples of the game, because basically back then, we knew next to nothing about Breath of the Wild, whereas now we pretty much know a majority of what there is and isn't inside the game. So it was kind of funny how we thought, oh man, that must be the entrance to a temple, but nope, it was not the entrance to a temple at all. It was just well, the Spring of Courage, honestly. So nothing too special. It does hold a shrine and a goddess statue, but that's really about it. You do want to be careful approaching this area though, because yeah, there's a lot of enemies around here, and they're all equipped with shock arrows, so we're sort of gonna dodge and weave, do our serpentine maneuver, and hopefully their aim is just so bad that it will not hit us whatsoever. So yeah, this is actually where they were, I believe, in that video, which is kind of cool that this area is still in the game and stuff like that. I kind of want to grab that chest, so you sit down for a second, alright? And I will open this up, please. So let's see, inside is a golden rupee. Not bad, not bad, I'll take that. Now, hey, where did you even come from, man? Oh, okay, I guess you're both here then. That's fine. You know what? Let's just try and make this easy on ourselves and use bomb arrows here. We'll deal a ton of damage to all those guys and hopefully get rid of them. I did not expect you guys to follow me like all the way back here. But thankfully they got separated, so that makes things a little easier for us. And wow, the Moblin, he just like gave up, dude. He's done. Holy crap, that's really funny. Alright, I guess I can deal with like these Lizalfos on my own. And I was kind of worried about the Moblin, but you know what? He seems to not really give a crap about us, so I'll take it. Now that those guys are done, before we go and talk to the goddess statue, let me just quickly collect all of these enemy drops. And now we should be good to see what the statue wants. So, let's go up to it and examine it. You have done well to find this spring. Offer Pharos the scale received from the golden spirit to the spring of courage. I, Goddess Hylia, will guide you. So let me actually make sure I have this item. I'm pretty sure I have like a bunch of them, but let me just double check. Yeah, we do. Okay, so if you want to find these, here's where you need to look. You basically want to head over to this area near like Mount Floria. Right over here is sort of where you can set up like a campfire, and directly at 6 a.m. the dragon does spawn. So as long as you shoot an arrow at like the body of the dragon, you'll be able to get one of his scales, and then you can just offer it up to this spring. Your path has shown itself. Now go forth. Anyways, just like that, we complete the shrine quest. And, yeah, this is one of those walk-in, walk-out shrines, so nothing too special. It is kind of weird, though, considering we just got to this region, like, in the last video, and now we're already going to finish it up, considering there's only 2 more shrines after we complete this one, and I know what those shrines entail. It's really not gonna take us that long, so it's kind of cool that, like, we blew past this area in just, like, 2 videos, which is really good pace, not gonna lie. That being said, though, I think after we finish this region, before we go to, like, the last area that we have to fill out on the map, I will take a little bit of time and do some cleanup work, because I want to, like, go and buy the remaining pieces of the Guardian armor from the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Obviously, I still want to pick up some memories, because there's plenty of those that we need to collect still, so I'll go and grab a few of those. There's 2 more Great Fairy Fountains that we need to find and activate, and then, of course, we can upgrade our armor, which haven't done in a while, so I probably can do quite a few upgrades. And then I think at that point we're probably safe to go to the next region. Anyways, since this goddess statue is here, might as well trade in whatever spirit orbs I do have. And I think I might do 1 and 1. So 1 heart container and 1 stamina vessel. Although I think this might actually be the last stamina vessel that I can get. I'm not too sure because I didn't do the math. But even if it's not, and I sort of just, like, screwed myself over out of, like, my 30th heart container, we can still fix that. Like, there is a statue back in Hateno Village that allows you to swap, like, stamina and hearts for, I think, like, 120 rupees, something like that. So if you do make a mistake, it's not permanent, don't worry, you can change and swap back and forth, which is a really, really useful feature, although I probably won't make use of it until we start taking care of the after game stuff, quote unquote, with that. So my main goal for now is to, like, get 30 hearts and however much stamina that I can afford to upgrade with the remaining spirit orbs until after we defeat Ganon, and then I may go and sacrifice some hearts and put more into stamina just so we have like an easier time running around, climbing and junk like that. I'm sure it'll make collecting Korok seeds and doing some other side quests like a lot easier, because at this point I've pretty much come to terms with the fact that I probably won't complete all the side quests or collect all the Korok seeds until after I defeat Ganon, just because if I did it before, it would just take forever to get to like the end of the game, and I really don't want to have like huge gaps during the last, I don't know, 25% of this LP, so to speak. So that's my current goal. Like, we'll go complete the main quest, you know, defeat Ganon, and then we'll start tackling some of the side quests, Korok seeds, and other stuff that I haven't really gotten to just yet. Also, why is it raining when the weather says it's sunny? What is going on? Why can I not climb this rock? I really don't want to use Rivali's Gale because I'm gonna need like all 3 of those charges to get to the very last shrine in this area. If it could not be randomly raining, that'd be great. Game, come on, like, actually work with me here. What are you doing? Alright, I think it did stop raining, maybe? Can't really tell. I mean, it should have not been raining in the first place, considering it was sunny, but, you know, whatever, I'll just ignore that, I guess. There we go. Jeez, that was way harder than it should have been. So, yeah, the next shrine that we're going to is actually related to a shrine quest. Now, this particular shrine quest involves you taking pictures of 3 different types of guardians. The drone guardians, the mobile guardian stalkers, and like the guardian scouts that you can find inside of shrines. I actually took those pictures off screen. I just went to one of the combat shrines, and then I went to Central Hyrule, and then I went to Tingle Island. So if you go to like those 3 areas, you can find the types of guardians that you need to take pictures of. You just snag one picture with like your, you know, Sheikah Slate, then you can go ahead and complete this quest. I figured I would do that off screen because obviously it's kind of boring, not too interesting, and I'm pretty sure you guys know how to take pictures. Anyways, let's talk to this character. Your skin is so smooth and gorgeous, my little Roscoe. Someone's watching us. Oh, my sweet Roscoe, you're so shy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Why not proudly show off your beaming beauty, my darling? You really must come out of your shell. The person watching looks like he wants something. Maybe he's after... Is he after you? Don't you worry, my sweet Roscoe. I would never, ever, ever let you go. I'm head over heels for my special friend who's been around since ancient times. You're so ancient and special, Roscoe. Yes, you are. Sorry, my sweet Roscoe, but I fibbed a little. The truth is, I want to see guardians. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk around. I want to see all the guardians in all the world. Not the ones around here that have rusted away either. I want to see fresh and lively guardians. If I ever do get to see them, I may just have to leave you, my friend. Oh, but don't you worry. Getting near a guardian is too dangerous for me. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk. I'm afraid seeing guardians like that is nothing more than a dream within a dream for me. So it's like Inception then. But there we go, we have the Guardian slideshow quest. My sweet Roscoe, don't you worry, my special friend. I would never ever let you go. Unless, of course, I find a way to see a flying guardian and a small one and one that walks around. I can show them to you, actually. Someone speaking. You'll show me a guardian. Hey you, could you please not bother my Roscoe and me? Yeah, look at that. It's not like you can show me a guardian or anything. That image, that's a flying guardian. Wow, I feel alive with terror just from gazing at its beautiful form. A small guardian? Aw, it looks so vicious for its tiny size. Adorable. Hold on, if you've been able to show me 2 types, then that must mean... A walking guardian, I can't believe it. Nothing could be more dangerous. What an exhilaratingly scary sight. Phew, what a joy. Hey you, give me that box, okay? I want to look at those images every single day. I can't really do that. You can't? I see. How unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to burn those images into my imagination. Can I have the orb now? Please? Oh, you mean Roscoe? Sure, that weird sphere thing is all yours. Really? I'm over it. Yeah, I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. It's glorious. Aw, poor Roscoe. Well, don't worry, little guy. I still love you. In fact, I love you so much that I'm gonna let you go. In fact, I'm gonna let you disappear into obscurity. Take that, Roscoe. Haha, I tricked you. Now he's dead. Roscoe, your life was not in vain because, well, now this shrine has appeared. So, let's make our way inside. You know what's incredibly ironic about this? So, that chick, all she wanted was to see guardians, and she was holding on to that orb for who knows how long. Had she actually placed that in the pedestal and gone inside the shrine, well, guess what? This shrine is a combat shrine, so yeah, she could have seen a guardian with her own eyes. Well, hypothetically speaking, of course, considering she probably wouldn't have been able to open the shrine to begin with, but hey, you know, that's besides the point. Alright, so a spear and a shield, not too bad. Then I think we should be fine for the most part. Let's just try and wait for him to drop his guard. See, the problem is with, like, the spear guardians is that, they attack pretty quickly, so, alright, I need to not get hit by this guy, so I don't even know what I am doing. He just also tried to, like, jump through that pillar. Didn't really work for him, but, you know, whatever. Now we can finally start dealing some damage to this guy. Holy crud. Like, I don't even know what I was doing in the beginning of this fight, because clearly my strategy was not working. Anyways, now we're sort of back in the swing of things. Let's just do our sneak attack. There we go. He's only got like 400 HP left anyways. We should be able to, like... Oh no! My axe is almost broken. I was hoping we could probably, like, kill him with just that weapon, but doesn't look like it. We can finish him off with the sword, and don't even think about charging up your laser, man. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. And there we go. We are done with this shrine. I'll leave those weapons and shields there because I don't really need them anyways, so whatever. We should be fine without those. Let's just see what's inside this chest. And we have ourselves a royal broadsword. Hey, not bad at all. I actually wish I could find more of those because, honestly, I really do love the royal weapon set. And they are some of the better swords in the game, so... Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Now that we've done that, though, I believe there's only one more shrine in this entire region, so we're gonna make a beeline for that final shrine. It is pretty far away, and, it's gonna take a while to get to, but you know what? It should be a fun journey. Plus, once we're done, there's, like, a bunch of other cool stuff that we can do. And I know that sort of sounds vague and like something someone would say if they have no idea what they're gonna do next, but, like, the thing is, that's kind of half and half true. It's like, sure, I'm saying that because, yeah, I don't exactly know what I'm going to do next, but it's also true in the fact that there's still a ton of crap to do in this game, and that's, like, one of the reasons why I love this game so much, because even though, yeah, from a story perspective, we're sort of in, like, the final fourth of the game, from, like, a gameplay perspective, there's still so much more that we can do. Like, it's crazy. So I don't know. I'm just, like, having a ball with this game. And really, like, even after we, you know, defeat Ganon and save Hyrule, I'm still gonna make videos on this as part of the Let's Play. It's gonna be kind of weird, and probably the only time that I'll ever do something like that, although I'm hesitant to say that because if I ever do like another open world game in the future, I may end up doing the same exact thing, but like, it's gonna be a first because normally when I do the quote-unquote finale episode, you know, that's it for the LP. Maybe I'll do a bonus video that's not really part of the Let's Play where I show off, like, some interesting things here or there. But, with Breath of the Wild, that's not going to be the case. Like, I'm still going to go and do side quests and collect Korok seeds and do all this other stuff. So, I don't know, it'll be kind of interesting. Anyways, let's actually try and land on one of these horses if I can. Hey, buddy, whoa, calm down there. Why isn't this working? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I'm an idiot. I was pressing the right trigger, not the left trigger. Well, that didn't really work. Okay, don't worry, guys. There is more than one way to tame a horse, although this method, kind of cruel, not gonna lie. Yeah, if you shoot the horse with a electric arrow, you can stun it, then mount it instantly, and calm down, buddy. It's okay, I know I just shot you, but you're fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know how to tame a horse, that's pretty much how you go about doing it. Just, get on top of it. Normally, you would sneak up to it and not shoot it with an arrow. This guy is not happy with me at all. Holy crud. But, yeah, as long as you get on top of it, just, press L to soothe it. If you have enough stamina, eventually it will calm down. You can sort of ride it around and stuff like that. But, yeah, shooting this guy with an arrow, probably not a good idea. His temperament probably isn't, like, a good one either, because he does not want to listen to me. Like, you might see him bucking in a different direction and not really going as fast as I want him to, like that. So, yeah, not exactly a good horse here, but I don't plan on keeping this guy anyways. I just kind of wanted to use him to get up this ridge a little bit quicker. That's the only reason I really tamed this guy real quick. But, I'll probably just let him go when I'm done, because I see no reason to keep this guy around. Like, I like Epona way more than any of these other horses anyways, and of, like, the other horses that we can get in the game, this one is not a very important one. So, the next shrine is all the way on the top of, like, that giant mountain right there, which is why I wanted to save my charges of Revali's Gale, because climbing this thing would take a long time otherwise. But since we do have all 3 charges, we can pretty much just make our way to the top in a couple of moments here. I think at minimum you need like 2 charges, but obviously anything over 0 will help you get to the top a lot faster. It's just that I wanted to make sure I have 3 just in case, like, I don't know, maybe it was raining or something like that, or I was just like ultra mega lazy and didn't feel like climbing at all. But I think with just 2 charges, we should be able to make it mostly to the top. So, let's find out if this works. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. I mean, I probably could drop down, use the 3rd charge, but we're pretty much already there, so not a huge deal. Now, this shrine is actually kind of near something rather disturbing. It's like the only area like this, at least that I know of, in the game. But, yeah, right outside this shrine are, like, flies in these really gross piles of what really I could describe as just bones and remains, which is really just, like, dark and disgusting. Like, how many other people have gone up to this point and potentially died, like, trying to get inside this shrine? That's the only thing that I can think of, and there's sort of something else that, like, backs up that claim that I'll show off, like, once we finish off this shrine. Anyways, this is Bravery's Grasp. So, first things first, let's hop down here, because guess what? Here's a chest that we can open up. Inside, we're gonna get ourselves some topaz. Not bad. Now, here's something you probably didn't know you can do. Yes, you can pick up these little laser things. And now we have a portable laser shooter, which is going to be beneficial to solving this shrine. Now, you're going to want to use stasis on this thing, because if you don't, it's going to severely mess up, like, the position and angle of this laser. So place it down while it's not moving, and then you should be fine. Because here's the thing. Because those are 2, like, separate objects, whenever the platform stops and moves in the other direction, you'll actually see the laser pointer, like, jostle a little bit to the left or the right, just like that. And when it does that, obviously it's moving. So if it's at an angle, it'll, like, keep rotating at an angle and eventually get to a point where it's no longer shooting at the, switch over there. And obviously when that happens, you kind of have to go down, reset the puzzle, and then you can't even, like, complete the shrine until you get it working correctly again. So as long as you set it up where it's, like, pointing directly straight, it should stay that way for the most part, since, you know, when it gets to the left, it jostles a little bit to the right. When it gets to the right, it jostles a little bit back to the left. And it basically evens itself out. So once you set it up correctly, it should work. And this is how you go about completing the shrine. It's pretty straightforward. But, this is one of those shrines that I've seen a lot of people post online about. And, not a lot of people seem to know the proper solution. But yeah, that's exactly how you go about doing it. So it's pretty straightforward. I think a lot of people just don't realize that you can lift up the laser pointer. I'm pretty sure you can solve it like a couple of other ways as well, like putting the laser pointer on the ground and using stasis on it, or maybe using like bombs and arrows to some degree to like solve it. So yeah, there's probably a few different ways you can go about doing that, but that is by far the easiest one. Alright, so now that that is done, whoa, wait. Is that an NPC up there? I didn't know there was a character up here. That's weird. I've never seen this guy before. Oh, and apparently there's a blood moon. Well, that's interesting. Also, here's what I was talking about before. Like, this, like, little stick thing, it kind of reminds me of, like, an old school grave site. So, yeah, kind of weird. Well, since there is a blood moon, we might as well wait it out. Also, hang on, can I actually use this cooking pot? Okay, no, apparently not. Also, that's a chick, not a guy. My bad, man. My bad. Although that does remind me of something that I don't think I've talked about. So, if you cook underneath a blood moon, apparently the food that you cook, like, gains a bonus effect or something. I'm not too sure because I've never actually done it. So, actually, what am I saying? Let's just go and do it. Duh, that would make way more sense. I mean, this is the perfect time, so screw it. Let's travel over to Kakariko. There should be a cooking pot there that I can use. Totally wasn't planned, but, yeah, let's cook up a couple of meals and just see what happens. Now, here's the thing. I have no idea if, like, there is a specific time I need to do this during, or if there's any other special instructions that I should be following. In fact, I don't even know how I would know if I make one of these, like, special meals. So, someone in the comments can probably let me know. But, as far as I know, anything that you cook during a blood moon should potentially be better or give you some bonus effect that, like, it normally wouldn't give you. At least that's my understanding. So, let's put this theory to the test, shall we? Let's cook up some grub and see what happens. Thankfully, no one's actually using this cooking pot. So, alright, let's grab some raw meat here. And we're just gonna make some basic dishes that I know work, and hopefully we get something cool. So I can see the blood moon. And alright, so I think that's the normal effect that it gives you. So, let's actually try something that doesn't give you an effect other than, like, extra hearts, which is just, like, meat, salt, and, more meat. So that should give us, like, I think salt grilled skewer or something like that. I know it only restores hearts. I'm actually going to wait until, the particles for the blood moon start as well. And then, maybe if I cook it during that time, it'll give me some other bonus effect like listed when I finish the recipe. So, let's wait until 11:45 just to make sure, because now the particles are starting, and now I guess they would be in full swing. So, here we go. Give me some good, baby. Come on. I'm not sure that that was any better than the normal version. Alright, you know, let's try something else, actually. Let's just try it again and see what happens. I'm very confused. I feel like this should work. Maybe I was lied to. Okay, that's less hearts, but I think I used more fish and less steak. Whatever. You know what? I give up for now. I guess That's just that. Someone in the comments can probably explain that to me a little bit better, and then I'll show it off, like, next time I get the chance to. Anyways, another blood moon. It's actually been a while since we've seen one of these, so I'm kind of glad that that happened now. Anyways, now that it's over, I think that's actually a good place to end off this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.